Arsenal transfer news: Live Ozil and Wilshere request, huge Torreira hint, exit revelation Sunday, June 24. Banega's personal callUnai Emery has contacted Sevilla star Ever Banega over a potential move to Arsenal, according to reports in Spain. The Gunners' boss is attempting to bolster his new side over the summer by chasing players who have previously played under him in Spain and France. Emery was said to be looking at PSG youngster Yacine Adli, and has been actively pursuing Sevilla midfielder Steven Ozil. But it appears a move for Banega is closer than any other. Spanish outlet Estadio Deportivo report Emery is desperate to sign the Argentinian this summer. The publication claims the Arsenal boss has made a personal phone call to the 29-year-old in a bid to tempt him to the Emirates. Bench Ozil. Arsenal fans stopped short of calling for Mesut Ozil to be sold after he was dropped by Germany. But a cluster want Unai Emery to follow in Joachim Löw's footsteps when next season gets going. Hope Unai Emery hands him a place on the bench too. One wrote German Theo Walcott was playing for the improved contract then vanished again. Another said, wake-up call for Mesut. Need more energy, and another said, we should bench him more too. Getty Arsenal transfer news: Live Ozil and Wilshere request, huge Torreira hint, exit revelation Arsenal remain interested in signing Stanislav Lobotka from Celta Vigo. According to Todo Mercado Web, the Gunners are joined by Napoli and Paris Saint-Germain in tracking the midfielder. Arsenal are in the midst of a summer of change following Unai Emery's appointment as Arsene Wenger's successor. Overhauling the Gunners' midfield has emerged as a priority for transfer chiefs, with Jack Wilshere joining Santi Cazorla and leaving the Emirates. Lucas Torreira is widely expected to join Arsenal from Sampdoria, while Emery is keen on a reunion with Sevilla star Ever Banega. Arsenal looks set to miss out on a deal for Udinese star Jakub Jankto to Atalanta. Jankto has been on Arsenal's radar for some time, having established himself at the Dacia Arena. But it seems he will be staying in Italy this summer, with Atalanta lining up a deal. Corriere Bergamo claim Atalanta want Jankto to replace Brian Cristante, who has joined Roma. Udinese are apparently happy to sell the Arsenal target for about £12 million. Getty Arsenal transfer news: Live Ozil and Wilshere request, huge Torreira hint, exit revelation Arsenal fans have been using social media to call on the Gunners to snap up RB Leipzig forward Emil Forsberg. And the Sweden international's comments on potentially quitting the Bundesliga outfit will come as music to their ears. I'm ready for the next big step, said Forsberg earlier this week. That's going to be very interesting. I am in dialogue with RB and always had a good relationship with the club. I have the dream of playing for the strongest clubs in the world. Arsenal playmaker Mesut Ozil doesn't know if Wayne Rooney wanted Manchester United to sign him in 2010. Old Trafford legend Sir Alex Ferguson claimed in his autobiography that Rooney pushed him to seal a deal after the World Cup in South Africa. But Ozil is unsure as to whether or not Rooney really was eager for United to launch a raid on Werder Bremen. I don't know, you'll have to ask Wayne Rooney, Ozil said in a quick-fire, true or false quiz on Arsenal's YouTube channel. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. Getty Arsenal transfer news: Live Ozil and Wilshere request, huge Torreira hint, exit revelation Bakary Sagna has now revealed why he quit Arsenal for Manchester City in the summer of 2014. Many people didn't understand why I left, but I'm going to clear this up one more time, said Sagna. It's not about the money because I stayed with Arsenal for 6 years on the same contract. I never asked for anything. I just needed a new challenge and I needed to challenge myself, and I think it was the right time for me to leave, and when I eventually did, it was really difficult because Pablo Zabaleta was one of the main players of the team, and the first year was quite difficult for me, but I kept training hard, and during the second year I was one of the players who played the most, and I think I did well. Arsenal transfer target Lucas Torreira has dropped a massive hint that he is on his way to the Emirates. Torreira has been lined up by Gunners transfer chiefs to add some much-needed steel to Unai Emery's squad. And the Uruguay international is expected to complete a move once his involvement at the World Cup in Russia ends. Torreira was pictured with a friend in a post on Instagram which carried a now-deleted Arsenal hashtag. And he responded to the post by giving it a cheeky like, hinting he's poised to head to North London. Arsenal ace Mesut Ozil wants to make the most of Jack Wilshere heading for the Emirates exit door, reports claim. Ozil and Wilshere spent 4 years together with England international, spending 1 season away from North London on loan at Bournemouth. All the while Ozil has been forced to watch his teammate play in his favoured number 10 shirt. Wilshere announced last week, though, that he is leaving Arsenal when his contract expires at the end of the month. The Mirror claim Ozil is now sad to speak to Arsenal about swapping his number 11 jersey for Wilshere's.